Okay, so we're here at the Fox in Shoreditch. We've come up to get involved with tonight's Ric Rac Club, run by the Vintage Mafia. I don't know quite what sort of evening it's going to be. Obviously Naomi's doing her book launch, maybe a bit of a signing here. If we're lucky we might be able to catch a few speeches if she makes any. Well, we'll see what else is going on. It's not a format we're familiar with, obviously just being in a pub rather than a nightclub style of venue, but certainly from the people we've met inside so far it seems quite interesting. We'll see what we can find. I'm now joined by Hannah and Mia. Hello, ladies.
Hello. Pretty new to like the new kind of vintage scene ourselves, I guess. But we're from Cardiff, and we usually have it in City Hall, which is quite a grand building. But we prefer it in here. It's nice. It's got quite a 1940s feeling to it. Very nice.
Yeah, it's certainly very relaxing. You say you're from Cardiff.
Yes.
So you're just here for this, or?
Yeah. Well,
really?
No. We're here for London Fashion Week, and we know Naomi because she came to our uni and gave us a vintage tour, and then she invited us along. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah. So we're just down until Sunday, but we've been going to shows and doing some street style, and now we're here in the night. It's lovely.
Excellent.
Yeah, partying.
So, obviously, well, back down your neck of the woods then, is there much going on in the way of vintage land?
Yes.
There is?
A lot. Cardiff is becoming quite a hub for vintage, and no one knows about it.
No. No, I mean, I've heard of a little bit in Bristol, but...
Really?
Cardiff.
Cardiff is the place, yeah. We have a lot of vintage stores kind of popping up around the place. There's a really good one called Vintage Affair, which has been there about a year, and that one's really good, yeah. We have quite a lot of stuff going on, don't we?
We've got Victorian arcades that they open up as little marketplaces, and all the vintage shops go there. So you can have like Cobos, which is like 60s and 70s. And then we got the Vintage Affair, which is like 40s and 50s.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's good. Yeah.
I know this is a possible, quite a difficult question to fire at you on the spot, but whether it be for a particular movie, or for a song, or for a fashion, what would be your favourite year?
Oh, this is hard.
Well, Hannah dresses like she's from the 60s usually.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I love the 60s. I love all kind of yeah. I love mods, that kind of thing. I love like Patty Boyd, Bridget Bardot, that. So yeah, probably the 60s, but I also like the 20s. I love the flapper dresses. But then I like the 40s as well for the war. So all of
that
them.
was kind of a bit of a non-answer,
20s, 40s,
really,
and
wasn't
60s,
it?
but
Yeah,
60s.
Just anywhere in there.
No, 60s definitely for me.
Okay, so Mia, go on then.
Well, my father was a mod, so I'm kind of drawn to the 60s.
Yeah.
But then Audrey Hepburn is my fashion idol, so I love all the 50s things as well.
Yeah.
Well, I won't take up any more of your time or blind you any further,
Thank you
ladies.
very much.
Thank you for talking to us. Now go and get drunk.
Everybody hear me? Good. My name's Emily, and I represent Anova Books here today. And firstly, I'd like to thank everybody for coming along. You all look unbelievably fantastic. So that's so brilliant. And just thank you for coming along and supporting the launch of Naomi's amazing new book, Style Me Vintage Clothes. When I first approached Naomi about writing this book, I don't really think I realised exactly what I was getting myself into. Naomi has worked unbelievably hard on this book. She has written a wonderful book, a really good sort of entry-level foray into the world of vintage, and it's full of the most unbelievably beautiful clothes. All her friends got involved. It's just fantastic. And and the level of interest in it has been absolutely unprecedented, and we're just bowled over by it, and we're just so thrilled. And you know, Naomi deserves all the thanks for this, because she has just worked like a trooper on this book. It's been wonderful. I'd like to say thank you to everybody who worked on it, and not least the Vintage Mafia. model in most of the pages and look fantastic. And I'd like also to say thank you to all the sponsors of this event who made this all happen and made it such a wonderful night. So thank you to them too. And I'd like to just hand over to our star, Naomi.
It's a bit shaky right now. I've actually slightly lost my voice from saying hello to everyone. I think I've said hello to everyone. If I haven't, I'm really, really sorry. I'll say hello to you in a minute. First and foremost, really, I have to thank all the people who helped make this happen, because frankly, without them, it probably wouldn't have happened at all. And to make a book about something that's so vast, and to make it good, and to make it relevant, and to make it useful, took so much help, I cannot tell you. And whether it was the people who modelled, or the people like Ollie and Jess who let me take photographs in their shop, or the people like Liz who sat there for hours with me going over facts, and everyone, and you know, the people who put up with me, like my grandmother who made countless cups of tea and didn't ask any questions, and my other grandma who, you know, put me on the path to this for her amazing ability to collect beautiful clothes before it was ever an interest to anyone. I could literally stand here all night and just thank people, and you know, and people who believed in making this happen, and Rebecca who's put up with a load of stuff, and Harry who's put up with God knows how much stuff, who does the PR at Innova, who's put up with me having a Bookzilla moment, or 10. I honestly cannot tell you how much this has been a collaboration between the great and the good of our community, and what it has shown me is how kind and giving and wonderful people are. And I don't know if that is something to do with people who like old things, I'm not sure. All I can say is everyone has been so kind and supportive. All of you, everyone in here. I pretty much know every single person here, and every person has contributed a little bit to something, even if it's just making me feel better or helping me with the spelling, because I actually can't spell, which I blame my parents for making me go to a French school till I was 15. But everyone, really all of you, you know, people who've lent clothes, I do honestly feel like this is a giant collaboration. And the reason I wanted to throw a party, even though I'm actually slightly socially phobic of moments, is just to say thank you, really, to everyone who's made I honestly can't thank you all enough, because in some strange way, all of you have helped that process. And I'm humbled by everyone's generosity and support, and I just want to say thank you for coming. Upstairs is very talented. Hampton has set up a photo studio, and I'd really like to get lots of pictures of all of you. And so if you want to go upstairs and have your picture taken, I would personally be very grateful. I've actually completely forgotten to thank my amazing sisterhood, the Vintage Mafia, for pretty much holding my hand through all this and being amazing models and just being the best friends a girl could have. So thank you. Thank you.
To waylay Naomi and Emily for a few minutes. Thank you very much for speaking to us, ladies.
Okay.
Now, have you got to the point in the evening yet where you can relax?
I think we've got a little bit of relaxation going on, yes.
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 I think one more drink and I'll probably get there. I've done the speech now.
Yes.
I've gotten over the humiliation of forgetting the people I was meant to thank, so yeah.
That's fair. Okay, so now I had a little look this morning, and on all your reviews on Amazon, I think you're averaging a 4.7 out of 5. So everyone seems to have liked what you've done. But, well, I didn't see how many reviews there were. I'm sure there were more than 3. But so what's next?
Well, do you mean book-wise or just in general?
Well, no, I mean, if you want to, you could start a land war somewhere. I don't mind.
I think I'm just going to actually get over today, and I have a strange plan to go to the Isle of Wight and not take my computer or my phone and sort of disconnect myself for a little while.
I didn't think computers worked on the Isle of Wight anyway.
Emily might have other plans, I have no idea.
I think you're about to go on a non-stop worldwide whirlwind promotion tour for the book, are you not?
Well, if I am, then great. I'm sure we can do that. But I mean, I think tonight both of us are just very pleased that everyone's here and having a good time. And I personally feel like we've got, you know, the most amazing people from our community down tonight, and I'm personally delighted.
That's it. And now you're kind of some way a queen of this society, having produced your wonderful book. Then that makes you officially a person, doesn't it?
I think it makes me probably a person who knows how to pull everything together. I'm very flattered by the Queen description, but you know, everyone here has such a unique talent, probably more of a talent than I do. I just know lots of people, and you know,
well,
obviously thanks to Emily that it's all happened.
The reason we asked Naomi to do this book.
Yeah, what is the reason?
Because you live vintage, you live the vintage world, you know so much about it. Everything about you speaks vintage, and this book hopefully will speak to all those that love vintage, or at least want to know a little bit more about it.
Yes, well, it can be so daunting.
Absolutely, and this is just to ease your way into the vintage world and hopefully make it seem a little bit less daunting, a bit less scary.
And the non-scary face of vintage.
Exactly, the fun face.
Non-scary
fun face of vintage.
But that's always been my ethos, is, you know, dress for pleasure and don't be afraid and don't dress out of fear. So, you know, if that helps people, then great.
Yeah, it's taken me a little while because I used to do reenacting to kind of snap out of that. I'm not going for anything specific. I can just make it up.
Yeah.
It does take a while to get your head around it. Thank you very much for speaking to us.
Coming.
No doubt we'll catch up with you soon.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
Hello, my old friend.
Hello, sir.
How are you, Governor? Lovely to see you. Looking well. You're looking well. You've been ill. How you keeping?
I have been very ill.
Oh,
yes.
you wouldn't have known this to look
He's
at you.
mucking about, he is.
I know, he's a geezer, isn't he?
He's trying to blind
I like
us.
the old tipper. Right for your Bingley.
Well, you know.
All right, my old friend.
Hi, man, how you doing,
yeah,
mate?
not too bad. Trying to get out of trouble, you know.
Oh, we're a trouble every bloody time.
I've got somewhere to hang it. There's nowhere to hang it, is there?
No, it is a bit terrible.
Did I tell you about my mum? She's in a role reversal. Yeah, she puts the ham on the outside.
Your jokes only ever get worse. I mean, one day I'm thinking, no, either I'll have heard this one, or you'll have got better.
Yeah, well,
and it doesn't happen.
I'm just warming up, though, aren't I?
Is that what it is?
This is the warm-up time.
Oh, right. So I need to catch you just before you're about to pass out.
I'm about to pass out.
And then everything will be.
That's the name of the gun.
That's your best food.
Yeah, I was walking down here. A geezer stopped me. You know what he said to me?
Go on.
Do you know where I can find the nearest boozer? I said, you know what, mate, you're in luck, you're talking to him. Pretend I have if you want.
What's your next major event we're going to bump into at?
I think I'm doing, next weekend I'm up at Headner's.
Oh, okay.
Which is up on Milton Keynes.
Rock festival thing.
No, it's like a 30s, 40s like dance evening. And the Empire Radio will be up there playing some music. I'm up there just doing a bit of compare and a few gags.
Sorry, Fleur, do carry on.
I'm having a very good time.
It's good, isn't it?
We're going to run off and leave you to the schmoozing now, Viv. Look at the Ric Rac Club, which runs inside the Fox here in Shoreditch. It's a very intimate party, personal environment. This is the local you need to be visiting. If you want to have a nice vintage comfortable drink in London, Shoreditch at the Fox pub is definitely the place to be.